Hello, I'm Tania. I am the owner of Uniskin and the esthetician. Ta-da! This beautiful company I'm so proud of and continuously build. I just thought I'll tell you my story, where I'm coming from, just to give you an idea who's the face behind Uniskin. So I'm South African. I'm a nurse by background, 29 years of experience in nursing. And in South Africa, I qualified, did a 4-year, which is result in becoming a midwife, community nurse, psychiatric nursing, and general nursing. But in your final year, you decide in which area you want to specialise, and I went down the trauma route. I lived and trained and really honed my skills in a place called Mpumalanga. Try and say that, Mpumalanga. But it's in the old Eastern Transvaal, and it's on the border between Swaziland and Mozambique, which makes it an incredibly exciting place to work. So there I have seen medicine and practiced medicine like nowhere else. Our average was gunshots and stab wounds on a daily basis, people stepping on landmines, crocodile attacks, hippo attacks, snake bites, scorpions, millions of stories to tell about that. I've even made it onto radio, and I had it publicized in the UK, which was, well, it was a normal day there. But in any case, that was also my demise, because that type of life, working 24/7, really hard work and trauma in a country that's in some ways third world, tired me immensely. And I married a farmer, we lived on a farm, so life was hard. So we decided to take a 2-year gap and come to the UK, and I'm still here. In the UK, my skills take me very quick, very far. I become an advanced nurse practitioner. I did a BSc in critical care, MSc in advanced practice, and I was one of a select group that was invited to do a medical rotation in Harlow and Essex, where I worked like a doctor in medicine and all its different disciplinaries. I'm always passionate about education, so I continued a master's in education and became involved in training and developed doctors and nurses in various universities across the country. I also represented Royal College of Nursing and spoke to at national level to lots of nurses and explaining what we do and progress the advanced practice program. Finally, I ended up in GP practice, a big surgery in De Montfort, but also all over in the East Midlands area. And it's there that I've also, again, honed my skill. We see and treat patients from pediatrics, little babies, right through to adults. And we also see the clients that's acutely unwell and thrown some other incidents in between, but nothing like South African trauma and the skills that I've honed there. So I've got an exceptional bag full of skills in which I am really good in wound closures, injections, and all those type of things. So a friend came along and said, let's go and do aesthetic medicine. I went, aesthetic medicine, that is for the rich. That's all for people who's narcissistic. Those are for people who haven't got a life. Sorry, I've learned my lesson. The first day I walked into aesthetic medicine, I felt that I've come home. Do you know what? I stood there, and this amazing doctor, Tim Pierce from Skin Viva, was our trainer. And in that, I just saw what he did in small things and his passion. But the ladies, from the mature lady right through to the young, not young, nobody under the age of 21. I'm talking about our mid-20s, definitely 30, 40 range. But when these clients were injected, the joy, do you know, the patients who's got their heads down and who's really quite shy and not really sure of themselves, their heads were up, they were facing the world, they were going. Do you know, we learned, when you put some of the lips in, restore the cheeks, some of them looked Amazonian and it suited them. So aesthetic medicine is different for everyone, but in it, there is so many pluses. There's so many amazing things that you see how your clients transform in front of your face. So because of this love and this passion, I decided, no, I need to know more, and I continued to study. I tell you, I'm the permanent SWAT. I think I'm the eternal student because I love learning. So I completed a master's in aesthetic medicine at Queen Mary University Hospital. And the thing about Queen Mary, it is alongside dentistry, medicine, and plastic surgeons. And I passed this with a distinction. Sorry, nose is running. This allowed me, not allowed, because I want to bring just the very best to Uniskin, I made sure, and continuously do this, that I go on cadaver courses so I can learn what the levels of the skin is like when we inject into deep tissue, onto bone. I go and learn with experts in the field. I travel to Spain and Caceres. I travel to Italy. I travel to Dublin, London. I really go all over the world and sit at the feet of amazing injectors to learn their skills and then bring that into practice. Now, you'll get lots of different estheticians, and I will never bring anybody down. What I offer is what I believe in the strongest. So again, you will find people will inject Botox and fillers and so forth. I take it that little bit further. I do aesthetics, I do temple injections. Just see when you do inject a temple, the way it changes your face, and subtly so. I do cheek injections, so start with a full facelift. Just see how it starts to improve the nasolabial lines. See how it improves the lines on the side. You inject the cheek, you start to strengthen, you bring the chin forward. So what I'm trying to say, do non-surgical rhinoplasty. So learning and working with these people allows me to hone my skills and bring just the very best to each one of my clients. So all I wanted to say is, this is me standing in front of you, telling you what I can do and want to do, and that I've got years of experience. And again, that is what makes us different from one esthetician to another. Right? Have a fantastic day.